He's a Kansas City author whose first book, A Dog Named Christmas, was made into a Hallmark Hall of Fame movie. Now he's written a third book in the series. We are so happy to have Greg Kincaid on the show. Greg, Christmas with Tucker, it took readers back to 1962, and your new book, A Christmas Home, is now 50 years later. Tell me what is going on with the McCrae family.
Well, the McCrae family has kind of gone full circle. Back in 1962, life was hard because you lived on the farm and you got up at 4 in the morning and you milked the cows, and it was tough. Well, now it's today's time, and things are tough because there's not as many job opportunities. It's tougher to be a farmer, so things have gone full circle, so it's still hard, but in a different way.
Now, what is it like to have your book made into a Hallmark Hall of Fame movie? That's awesome.
That was very exciting, yeah. I remember being in Canada and watching them film it, and when the actors were saying some of the lines, I thought, I wrote that, and then thinking to myself, I need to be careful what I write. People are going to say this.
It's true. Now, after A Dog Named Christmas, after that movie aired, you started a holiday fostering program, right? Foster a lonely pet for the holidays. Tell me about that. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a really exciting program. It's one of those things that I probably didn't know better, and if I'd known better, I wouldn't have thought about it. But the concept was that you could foster a dog for a week and then bring it back, and if you wanted to, and that was okay. And if you didn't, if you kept it, that was even better. And that was the theme or one of the plot elements in the book, and we just decided to try it, and we did, and we had over 3,000 shelters participate and probably saved $30,000 dogs' lives from that program. So it was very successful and a lot of fun. Just
take a dog for a week and just check it out and see if see if the dog fits into your life.
Right, and if it doesn't, you can bring it back, but 99.9% of the people keep them, as you might imagine.
It's so true. I would, yeah, that would totally be me. All right, so A Christmas Home is on sale right now, right?
Correct. It came out last week.
Excellent.
Yep.
It dropped last week. Look at you. All right, so what's next? What's next? Are you going to continue the series?
I don't think so. I had a lot of fun doing them, and but I want to try some different things now. So I'm going to try to write maybe kind of a spiritual journey book. That's I've written a first draft, and they've made some comments, so I'm redoing it.
Now, when do you write? I usually write first thing in the morning before I talk to anybody, before I get up. Is that when you do your best work?
I'm with you, because it takes a certain amount of alertness, and as the day wears on, I don't have the creative juices just start wearing out. I'm looking for other juices like you are.
Hard apple cider, please. Thank you. All right. So this next book that you're working on, is it going to have a dog in it?
Well, my first draft...
I see a theme. I see a theme here. All right.
My first draft did not, and my publisher said, you know, you kind of got a thing going with these dogs. Maybe you ought to think about it. And at first I was resistant, but I put 2 dogs in it, and I'm having a lot of fun having the dogs interact and having the dogs have personalities and watching the dogs' relationships unfold with each other. It's been fun, so yes.
Because as we all know, dogs are people with fur. That's word for word, yes. So you have a book signing coming up. Let's talk a little bit about that. Where are you going to be?
Well, I'm going to be in Leavenworth and at the Book Barn, and then I've got a couple of book signings left here in Johnson County at the libraries.
Excellent. Well, congratulations on your book. That's awesome. Thanks for coming on today.
Pleasure to be here.
You bet.